Na-curious ako kung okay ba 'tong tablet na 'to. So, bumili ako ng isa, naka-bundle siya and kumpleto na lahat. Meron kang tablet, may keyboard, may folio case, tsaka pen. Very interesting combo from Infinix. Ito rin yung first tablet na binili ko with the brand. And to my surprise, everything looks nice. Yung tablet maganda, yung accessories niya like the keyboard, yung pencil, yung free folio case, for the price na binili mo sa kanya and lahat ng makukuha mo, it looks very nice. Premium looking tablet, premium accessories. So, yun pa lang, okay na. Yung tablet na to, medyo malaki. 12 inches yung kanyang screen. 2K resolution, tsaka 90 Hz. Kung gusto mo ng malaking tablet, pwede to. Mas marami kang makikitang 11-inch, 12-inch, or 13-inch tablet sa mga budget segment. Wala masyadong mga magagandang mini. And yung processor nito, hindi rin masyadong malakas. It's only Helio G100 Ultimate. Yung Antutu V11 score nito nasa mga 500,000, 600,000 I believe. For example, for watching movies, streaming shows online, social media, basic video editing, esports games like ML, Honor of Kings, CODM. Hindi masyadong competitive but you can play. Okay na to. Pero eto, pwede ka rin maglagay ng SIM card tsaka expandable storage. Yung signal niya is 4G only, not 5G. I believe yung storage niya up to 1 terabyte kung gusto mo. Tapos yung RAM option niya rin, dalawa. Yung mas mura, 4 GB RAM. Yung mas mataas, kagaya nito, 8 GB of RAM. Medyo mas mahal siya. Yung 4 GB of RAM, okay pa rin naman yun. But kung gusto mo talaga ng multitasking, then mas okay yung 8 GB of RAM para hindi bitit. Yung battery charging naman niya is 8,000 mAh with 18 watts of charging. 8,000 mAh is pretty good. Pwede mo yung gamitin whole day at marami kang magagawa. Pero medyo mabagal lang yung charging niya, 18 watts nga. Mas maganda sana kung 33 watts yung charging para mas mabilis. But then again, this is a budget tablet. So, yun lang. Kasing bilis niya yung charging ni Redmi Pad 2. Meron ka pa rin camera dito. So, rear camera 8MP, tsaka yung front camera is 5MP. Pwede ka pa rin mag-shoot ng 2K 30 FPS on your cameras, which is good. So, hindi siya limited to just 1080p. Yung display mo pala is IPS, which is pretty good for a budget device. Tsaka yung brightness level niya up to 450 nits, which is typical for an IPS LCD screen. Yung resolution niya is 2000 pixels by 1200. Touch sampling rate is 180 Hz, which is actually good. Isa pa sa impressive thing about this tablet is it's actually very thin. Nasa 6.58 mm lang yung kanyang thickness, tsaka hindi rin siya masyadong mabigat. 545 grams lang yung bigat niya. And once again, the accessories looks nice. It looks premium. Yung color options niya, pwede kang mamili sa titanium gray, just like the color that I have, at saka meron ding mist blue. Medyo light lang yung mga colors na available sa kanya, right? Nga pala, naka-quad speakers din to. I'm pretty sure na malakas ang speakers na to. I'm gonna go ahead and test it out. And this is running Android 15. Meron kang mga AI features from Infinix. Meron ka rin Google Assistant and Google AI features. Yung OS experience ng Infinix, maganda talaga. It looks fresh. It looks vibrant and colorful, tsaka up-to-date. I'm pretty excited to try this device, tsaka my unboxing experience is great. Abangan nyo yung review video ko next time. Meron din akong Poco Pad M1 and Poco F8 Ultra. You can go ahead and follow me, like this video and share, and thank you so much sa panonood, okay?